All right. Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're going to jump on into painting of our 3D printed head here, helmet. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to go with the gold first. While I would love to start dry brushing, um, I'm going to apply the gold first. So, in the event that I need to touch up anything that I accidentally hit with gold, I can go over it with black, totally cover it up before I go on to dry brushing with our lead belcher to give everything that's black here a nice metallic look. So, as you know, I really love this Vallejo Gold 70.996 gold. There are other golds out there. I just really love this one. The consistency right out of the bottle is just absolutely perfect. I've got a brush that I'm going to hit the base of the plume. I don't know the actual term for that structural piece on the helm, but nevertheless, we will be painting that gold, and then we'll be painting the actual front that is here in white, little Wraithbone gold. Because again, I like my gold to really pop, so that's why, for me, I use the lighter. So we're going to jump right in and get going. And again, if you happen to accidentally get gold where you don't want it, you can touch it up. And now, if obviously if you were to glob it on, that would be a completely different matter. You'd want to rub or wipe some of that off. But in this instance, we can just go back through with a spotter and clean up the line. I'll try to hold that exactly in line so maybe you can see really well. It's not a perfect line. I don't absolutely love it. It's not terrible. If I were to leave it like this, it would probably be fine. Um, but I will actually go back through with a spotter and clean up everything. But I am going to make one fluid line down and then up the opposite direction with the brush to get that fine line closest to the base. And then I'm just going to brush that out on that side. And then we'll get to the back here. And we're going to hit that. And rotate. And this actually, I just want to really quick talk about this stand that I'm using. It is wow, it's on there really good, which is fantastic. I've got some Play-Doh on the bottom, and I've got this stand, which is actually by NECA. Um, the reason I use Play-Doh is because when it dries, it fits and you just use a little dab. And sticky tack works perfectly fine as well. But one of the things I like about the Play-Doh is that it will dry and harden and form a perfect seal to that neck peg. Well, what is the neck peg? That is the stand here. And it just makes it really convenient and nice. And I know I've got a perfect pop fit. Excuse me. And it's on there. And when I'm done with it, I can easily get that Play-Doh out. Again, that's just what I do. But that allows me to hold the piece without necessarily having to hold every bit of it in my hand. Some pieces I will hold in my hand, and that, as a painter, and I'm speaking only for myself, not everybody or universally, is just preference. And Can't remember if I actually said this already, but it is made by NECA. They're not the easiest to find, at least where I am here in Ohio, Northeast Ohio specifically, but yeah, like that. And I'm just going to go back through and I'm going to touch. Oh yeah, I really like that. That's good. All right, boom, that side's done. And then we'll go over here. And what I'm doing is I'm just touching along that really super fine thin line where the plume meets the term that I don't know what this is actually called. So I'll have to look that up and learn what that's called actually. So there we go. We've got that part done. And then, which is the most difficult and the most ornate. And then the rest of this, I will be painting gold, all of this here, and then just a little bit here at the base, just to give it some diversity. So there we go. Looking forward to seeing you in the next. Thanks.